Now, viewers, there is fairly strong evidence to suggest that the violence that was sparked off in Maharashtra was owing to a flurry of fake news that was posted on social media in a bid to incite. Now, part of this diabolical plot appears to be the fact that there was deliberate attempts at putting out information that was either half-truth or from other days and other parts of the country and putting it across as incidents that have taken place in Tripura. Times Now has gotten you all of these details, but first we will listen into the role that has been played by leaders of political parties on ground during these protests. Listen in.
जहाँ कुरान जलाया जाएगा, जहाँ मस्जिद तोड़ी जाएगी, जहाँ भगवत गीता तोड़ी जाएगी, वहाँ पर हम सब लोग मिलकर इस धरती माता के सुपूत बोलकर उसके खिलाफ हम लड़ेंगे, उसके खिलाफ सख्त कार्रवाई यहाँ पर करने की कोशिश करेंगे। इस लड़ाई के अंदर हम आपके साथ हैं। धन्यवाद। इंशाअल्लाह जो भी होगा हम तुम्हारे साथ रहेंगे। धन्यवाद।
Now, this very Sena leader, Arjun Khotkar, has now issued a clarification. Listen into what he had to say when confronted by Times Now.
भारतीय जनता पक्षाचे काही नेते माझ्या संदर्भाने चुकीचे वक्तव्य करत आहेत. त्यांच्या अकलीची मला कीव येते. मुळामध्ये मी नांदेडला गेलोच नाही, नांदेडला भाषणही केलं नाही आणि माझ्यामुळे नांदेडची दंगल पेटली असं म्हणतात. मी मुळामध्ये जालन्यामध्ये गेलो होतो आणि जालन्यामध्ये शांतता आणि सलोख्याच्या संदर्भात मी त्या ठिकाणी बोललो. खरं तर जे दंगली घडवणारे नांदेड अमरावतीमध्ये त्या लोकांना आम्ही जालन्यामध्ये येऊन दिलं नाही भाजपच्या, त्यामुळे ते चिडलेले आहेत. आणि खऱ्या अर्थाने आम्ही तिथं काय गैर केलं? आम्ही जाऊन शांततेचं आव्हानच केलं. एखाद्या घटनेचा निषेध करणं म्हणजे काय गुन्हा होतो का? त्यामुळे मला असं वाटतं की दंगेखोराला आम्ही जालन्यात येऊन दिलं नाही आणि जालन्यामध्ये शांतता पाळायचं आवाहन केलं. जालन्यामध्ये शांतता आम्ही त्या ठिकाणी पाळली.
And why are we asking whether propaganda and fake news was propagated which sparked off those disturbances in Maharashtra? Take a look at these statements that have been made. Now, clearly over here you have AIMM MLA Akhtarul Iman who said that Bajrang Dal goons have been attacking Muslims. This is in the context of what has happened. And look at the tweets that have been put out as well. Homes and shops of Muslims and mosques were burnt. This is a statement of Akhtarul Iman, AIMM MLA. Let's go on to the other statements that have been made. Rahul Gandhi has of course come out and he's put this out on social media as well, that Muslims were being persecuted in Tripura. Other statements that saying that till when will the government be in slumber is a question that has been asked by Mr. Gandhi. Tripura's burning in communal fire is what Tejaswi Yadav, RJD MLA, has said. And what really is the fact check that we're talking about? Now, those exposing the truth are targeted is again what Tejaswi Yadav has been saying. We have also, in fact, we will in fact take you through the fact checks also, but let's first listen into what Nawab Malik has had to say.
अमरावती में कोई समुदाय के बीच में दंगा नहीं हुआ. भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पूर्व मंत्री श्री अनिल बोंडे, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सभी नेता, उन्होंने 2 तारीख की रात को दंगे का षड्यंत्र रचने का काम किया. कुछ नौजवानों को पैसे बांटे गए, कुछ शराब बांट के अमरावती शहर में दंगा कराने का प्रयास किया गया. पत्थरबाजी हुई, दुकानों को आग लगाने का काम किया गया और पुलिस जांच में सारी सच्चाई सामने आई और उन पर कार्रवाई शुरू हुई है.
अमरावती में जो घटना हुई, बीजेपी ने आरोप लगाया है कि रजा एकेडमी के ऊपर अभी तक कोई कार्रवाई नहीं हो रही और किसी को अटैक नहीं किया. ये बीजेपी कह रही है.
ये गृह विभाग जो है ये इसकी जांच कर रहा है, तफ्तीश कर रही है. जो भी इसमें शामिल है, जिसने कानून व्यवस्था बिगाड़ने के लिए लोगों को प्रोवोक किया होगा, उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई निश्चित रूप से सरकार करेगी, गृह विभाग करेगा.
उन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि शिवसेना उनके पीछे है.
ये सब देखो, अभी ये तो ऐसे वक्त में ऐसे फिजूल के आरोप करना उचित नहीं. कानून व्यवस्था बनाए रखने के लिए सरकार का सहयोग सभी लोगों ने करना चाहिए.
And what really are these posts that we are talking about? Look at this post that has been put by Deen Dunya Tak news company saying that Hindutva goons have burned copies of the Quran. Now, the location that has been shown in this particular picture, which claims to be Tripura ostensibly in that particular tweet, is actually of a fire mishap at a refugee camp in June in Delhi. Moving on, Shamsuz-Zama Khan Sabri, an Islamic scholar, has put out a post where he says 16 mosques burned, secular is silent. And look at the location of that. It is actually in Agartala, and the CPM offices were vandalized and cars were set ablaze. That's the reality of that particular picture that has been tweeted. Moving on to the next one. The next picture that we have over here is of a post where it says by Mustaqim Alam, who works at Newsland Today, that saffron terrorists running amok. But look at what has actually been there in that particular picture. It's a picture of Kolkata where VHP's Ram Navami procession in 2018 was being put out. Moving on to the next fact check in this particular series that has been put out. Firoz Khan, a mechanical supervisor, says that rioters are getting protection from cops, but the cyber crime of Tripura has put out a statement saying that this is a complete fake, and this is the tweet which in fact is countering the tweet that has been put out over there and the pictures that have been put out as well. Moving on to the next fact check. Rakib Ahmed, student, says the properties of Muslims were vandalized. The location is instead actually Jaunpur and nowhere close to Tripura, where a 3-story building collapsed on the 22nd of October. The next fact check in this particular series is of Abid Hussain, a Twitter user, who said that police is shielding those attacking Muslims. The location is actually Nizamabad in Pakistan, where 4 were killed in an explosion and 7 people were in fact injured. Moving on to the last fact check that we have. All right, I believe this is the last fact check. Let's quickly go across to our guests who are joining us. In fact, with us on the broadcast at the moment is Guru Prakash, national spokesperson of the BJP. Shehzad Poonawalla continues to be with us, lawyer. With us also is Advocate Kapil Madan, national coordinator of the legal cell of the Indian Youth Congress, and Sanjay Gupta, leader of the Shiv Sena, also joins us from the national capital. Sanjay Gupta ji, आपके पार्टी के नेता पाए गए हैं तरह तरह के गलत बयान देते हुए। अब वो आके कह रहे हैं कि वो अपना क्लैरिफिकेशन जरूर देना चाह रहे हैं, लेकिन बात यह है कि क्या राष्ट्रीय नेताओं को, और जो चाहे प्रदेश के हो चाहे राष्ट्रीय स्तर के हो, क्या उनको थोड़ी सी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं दिखानी चाहिए? इस तरह के भड़काऊ भाषण देने के बाद जब 5 या 6 स्थानों पर इस तरह के हमने प्रोटेस्ट देखे जो जहां पे हिंसा भी हुई, क्या अब जाके जब इतने सारे फैक्ट चेक्स आपके सामने हम ला रहे हैं, क्या ये साफ नहीं हो जाता कि कई सारी गलत खबरों का प्रचार किया गया था एंड दैट हैज लेड टू द वायलेंट सिचुएशन ऑन ग्राउंड?
नहीं, मैं आपकी इस बात से सहमति रखता हूं कि जिस तरह से महाराष्ट्र में ये दंगे हुए, त्रिपुरा की एक गलत खबर के कारण जिस तरह से हुई, और नेताओं को अपनी बातों को कहने से पहले सोचना चाहिए। अगर रजा अकेडमी ने शांतिपूर्ण प्रदर्शन की परमिशन लेकर के वहां दंगे किए, तो बीजेपी ने भी शांतिपूर्ण प्रदर्शन करने के नाम पर दंगे किए। क्या दंगों का जवाब दंगे से होना चाहिए, या जिन्होंने दंगा किया हो उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए? महाराष्ट्र सरकार ने 35 से ज्यादा लोगों को गिरफ्तार किया है, 100 से ज्यादा एफआईआर दर्ज की रजा अकेडमी के लोगों के खिलाफ।
सर, अर्जुन कोटकर पे क्या कार्रवाई की जाएगी? संजय जी, क्योंकि आप मानते हैं कि ये गलत है, अर्जुन कोटकर पे क्या कार्रवाई की गई है और आगे क्या कार्रवाई होगी, ये बताइए।
देखिए, उन्होंने जो कहा है, इस चीज को अगर देखेंगे, अगर ध्यान से देखेंगे, तो उन्होंने जो कहा वो ये कहा कि अगर इस तरह की कोई कार्रवाई करती है तो उसके खिलाफ कार्रवाई होगा। अब इन शब्दों में
सर उन्होंने धार्मिक ग्रंथों पे और धार्मिक स्थानों के बारे में जो टिप्पणियां की है उसको भड़काऊ ही कहा जाएगा, और क्या कहा जाएगा? और क्या ये जिम्मेदाराना स्टेटमेंट था इस तरह का स्टेटमेंट देना, और वो भी पब्लिक में?
मैं इस बात से सहमति रखता हूं, शायद इस तरह की स्टेटमेंट को नहीं दिया जाना चाहिए था। ये एक गलत स्टेटमेंट है और इस स्टेटमेंट को मेरे ख्याल से किसी भी नेता को नहीं देना चाहिए। मैं इस बात से सहमति रखता हूं, मगर अपनी गलती को बीजेपी को भी मानना चाहिए कि दंगों का जवाब दंगे से नहीं बल्कि दंगा करने वालों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई होने से होना चाहिए।
गुरु प्रकाश, ओके गुरु प्रकाश, रिस्पॉन्स टू द शिवसेना व्हिच सेज कि दंगों का जवाब दंगों से नहीं होना चाहिए। योर रिस्पॉन्स टू दैट?
Madhav, at the very outset, let me congratulate you for exposing these false accusations through an excellent work of investigative journalism. संजय जी, मैं आपका आभारी हूँ। मैं हालांकि विरोधी पार्टी का हूँ, लेकिन मैं आपका आभारी हूँ क्योंकि आपने स्वीकार किया है इस बात को। आपने स्वीकार किया है इस बात को कि लोगों ने गलत कहा है। अब इस बात को भी स्वीकार करो कि आप कांग्रेस के साथ गठबंधन में हो और कांग्रेस के नेता पिछले 1 हफ्ते से किस प्रकार की बयानबाजी कर रहे हैं। आप बहुसंख्यक समाज को इस प्रकार टारगेट करते हैं, उनकी तुलना आईसिस बोको हराम से करते हैं एक फेक न्यूज के माध्यम से। त्रिपुरा में जो हुआ भी नहीं उसके माध्यम से आप लोग महाराष्ट्र में जहां आपका शासन है वहां हिंसा भड़काते हैं। ये किस हद तक उचित है? क्या आप कांग्रेस के हिंदू विरोधी बयानों को डिसोन करते हैं? क्या आप कांग्रेस के हिंदू विरोधी बयानों का विरोध करते हैं? मैं आपसे साधारण सी बात पूछना चाहता हूं। आपकी बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण पार्टी है, बाला साहब ठाकरे का हम सब सम्मान करते हैं, लेकिन इस प्रकार झूठ के आधार पे नहीं देखिए, मैं बीच में नहीं बोल रहा था, झूठ के आधार पे बिना किसी आप एविडेंस के आधार पे इस प्रकार से बोलना ये उचित नहीं है। देश में इससे सांप्रदायिक माहौल बिगड़ता है और महाराष्ट्र में हम लोगों ने देखा है कि आप जिस प्रकार अभी लगातार, और मुझे लगता है कि दिस इज नॉट अ फिगमेंट ऑफ इमेजिनेशन, देयर इज अ कंसर्टेड एफर्ट माधव, there is a well organized, well thought out strategy that you demonize the majority community. You are demonizing a majority community at the national level. You are creating a narrative against them, and then you see what is happening in Maharashtra. It is just a spillover. It is just an outcome of that building of narrative against the
Okay, let me take this across to Kapil Madan. Kapil Madan is a national coordinator of the legal cell of the Indian Youth Congress. Kapil Madan, somewhere or the other there has been attempt at spreading a fake narrative is what the BJP is saying, and several of the posts at least are inaccurate factually. Some of them appear to be something that has been a deliberate move, because something that's not even, for instance, in the same state or the same country, how could it have been used to misrepresent what has happened in Tripura is certainly a question that comes to mind, particularly when it comes to all of these 8 social media posts that we're putting out right now on our channel. Kapil Madan.
So Madhavji, I would just like to tell you one thing. You will reap what you sow. Now, what has happened, if you see the previous statements of the BJP leader, what happened at Janpath? Mr. Ashwani Upadhyay organized a rally, and what kind of slogans were raised at that rally? I don't want to say it once again. He was arrested. There were few other people who got arrested. I mean, this is not a coincidence. Mr. Amit Shah also, during the elections rally here, was also referring कि आप बटन यहाँ दबाओ, थप्पड़ कहीं और बजे. So this is the result of these kind of statements which you make openly. And now what appears
so
to
you believe two wrongs make a right. Kapil Madan, you will criticize Mr. Amit Shah, Mr. Ashwani Upadhyay, and you will say the same thing should be done by others also. So two wrongs make a right according to you.
No, I am not at all. I am not at all saying this. What
then why spread fake news, sir? Why cause social unrest and protests and violence?
There should be a curb. If someone is trying to float some fake narrative, action should be taken. I am not for a minute defending any kind of, fake news that has been reflected. But the point I'm trying to make here is that there is, what has happened. I mean, can you, at this point in time, completely rule out what has happened at Tripura? Are you trying to say that there is absolutely no violence that has happened? Now,
so the Ministry of Home Affairs believes so. The Tripura police has put out statements. And let me put that question across then to Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad Poonawalla, Mr. Kapil Madan says that he still does not believe that nothing untoward has happened in Tripura, notwithstanding what has been clarified by the Ministry of Home Affairs and the police there and the government there in Tripura. He still believes that the government there has to be questioned. Or is at fault rather?
Madhav, even if everything that they allege happened in Tripura, Maharashtra should not have allowed a goon organization like Raza Academy to hijack the speech. And I call it a goon organization because in 2012, the kind of desecration they did with the Amar Jyoti Jawan and the manner in which they attacked the policemen, even the Shiv Sena, which was with the BJP at that point of time, had attacked the Raza Academy and called it out for its notorious activities. But today, unfortunately, the party of Balasaheb Thackeray says that we arrested 35 people. Thousands were on the streets vandalizing the houses and shops of Hindus. They've arrested 35 people, including a BJP leader who was actually raising his voice against the danga and the violence. This is the kind of investigation. Why were the Shiv Sena leaders like Mr. Kotkar giving patronage? I want to ask one simple question. एक proof दे दो कि त्रिपुरा में कुछ हुआ जिसकी वजह से you gave permission to Raza Academy to do this kind of widespread danga in Maharashtra. Give me one proof, one photograph, one instance where this danga has taken place, Mr. Madan. And you are talking about some incident taking place 7 months ago, 8 months ago. So you are justified in actually doing riots and killing Hindus, attacking Hindus. Is that your logic? Action ka reaction?
I am not. No, Mr. Poonawalla, I think. Mr. Poonawalla, I think
No, no,
don't
first of all,
imagine
I'm
the words.
Mr.
I never.
Madam, I'm Mr. Poonawala. And secondly, please tell me, where is the proof that anything took place untoward in
Mr.
Tripura?
Poonawala,
Give me the proof.
I
You're
never,
a lawyer, right?
I
So
never
let's
made a
talk,
remark.
please. Let's
I
talk
never made a
evidence.
remark.
Evidence
I
की
never
बात
made a
कीजिए. Show
remark
the
on
evidence.
any majority
Lead your
committee.
evidence,
I never
counsel.
made a remark.
Counsel,
I
lead
never
your
made that
evidence.
remark.
Where is your evidence
So
of Tripura?
I never made that remark.
Where is your evidence
What
of
I said,
Tripura?
Okay.
please take action. You please take action. You please take action if there is any false news. And in fact, what has happened?
You made a statement on Tripura. Where is
Okay.
where is the proof on Tripura? Show the proof.
Let me bring in Guru Prakash very quickly. Guru Prakash, in fact, over here is a statement coming in from the Youth Congress leader who says that he still believes that there are a lot of lapses on part of the state government and state administration there. Your response to him, Guru Prakash.
No, I want to ask a very simple question to my friend from the Youth Congress, that what was your plan? What was your strategy? It is not a matter of coincidence that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is tweeting, then Mr. Tejasvi Yadav is tweeting, then a host of other leaders are tweeting with an intention, with an established intention to stoke communal tension. How far is it justified, sir? And also you made some statement about Mr. Ashwini Upadhyay. You see, we disown it. We clearly disown it. Do you have the capacity, do you have the authority to disown the statement that your leadership has made over the course of last 1 week, defaming and demonizing the Hindu community? Do you have that courage? Do you have that moral courage, Kapil? Please say on the show tonight.
Well, my friend, I have never made any remark on the Hindu community. Don't try to put words. Don't try to float another narrative.
Leadership has done. Your leadership has done, Kapil.
So please,
Kapil, your leadership has demonized the Hindu community. Can you apologize?
There is absolutely no attempt. There is absolutely no attempt.
एक मिनट दीजिए आप जरा.
All right. We'll have to leave it there. We're completely out of time. I'd like to thank all our guests for joining us, but clearly we haven't heard the last word yet when it comes to the situation on ground in Tripura, but questions certainly being raised as to whether the violence in Maharashtra could have been averted if leaders were a little more responsible in the commentary that was made. We're going to slip into a quick break for now.